G'day, g'day, legends. It's Nutter here. I'm going to show you what the fuck is that. Oh, wow. Holy dude. Oh, this is not scripted at all. It actually isn't. Holy shit. Okay. Well, this is my base right here. The Invisible Forest Fortress. A mouthful. And this is the entry to my base. I got all of this crap here. It's just a bit of bait. As you can see, I'm just going out and killing people, massive fights, and just running in. This is the end of the wipe too, so a lot of people are running around raiding last-minute raiders, and also, oh my god, Larry and Barry. Barry and Larry? This is Larry. That's Barry. Barry? You guys are disgusting. So, this is my base. And the reason why it's an invisible forest, obviously, the fortress part stands for the idea that there's a fortress here. And the fortress is obviously the walls, right? That's all you can really see. You can kind of see my base here. If it was green, it'd be harder to see. If there were more trees there, which there were, it'd be completely invisible. Now, what is invisible is the turrets. There are turrets all over this building you cannot see. And all here is a no-go zone all the way about here. Now, if we keep going around, I've high-qualified it, so now it's really ugly. Looks like something from The Walking Dead. So if we go down here, right here, at this entry point here, this is the second entry, where Larry and Barry are living. Right about here somewhere, Wacko Jacko and Boneless, my arch nemesis, rolled in. I think it was like the day after wipe. After farming in the desert, they got rockets and they came over. They built a big dick pyramid all the way up to the height of that building over there, mine, and started rocketing there. Now it was just Wacko and me at the start, and then within a few minutes, S, my teammate right now, wants to join. Not the fight. He has no idea what's going on. Just coming in. He's like, oh, you want to play some Rust? I'm like, all right, whatever. So, Wacko Jacko brought in Boneless. So now it was duo versus duo, and it was insane. They were blowing in a little bit. We were sort of like sealing as well. We're doing a really good job. Obviously, Wacko Jacko, the normal standard stuff, those guys, they were convinced, well, at least they were acting like they were convinced that S was hacking, and he's not a hacker. He's a little kid. I don't think he even knows anything about that sort of stuff. He just plays a lot of games. He has time, and he gets good. Now, I built this base here to raid this massive green base, and it was huge, absolutely huge. And I sat on that base like that, without raiding or nothing, because these guys were a duo group. They didn't like that turret there, so they blew it up. And so right before I did that, I went, I'm going to sit on this. Let's see what they do from here. Are they going to try and raid me? Do they think I have rockets in here, which I don't? I did literally, oh my god, literally had nothing in here, right? Anyway, they just decided to start to raid. And they had 7 rockets left by the end of it. I know, because I killed them in the base. So what happened was, they raided through the roof. This wasn't here, by the way. They raided through that roof. They started shooting me and stuff. I'm like, bang, 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 bang. And then one jumped down and got killed by the shotgun traps. I had this door open. This turret shot the other one and killed him. I was naked at that time. I was running back from a sleeping bag. It was pretty tough. But they still had to get through the armored door here. So there was just no chance that was going to happen under my watch, because they still had all of this to fight, blow up and stuff. So it's a toughie. Also, if they one wrong blow, and they'll put not enough damage on that, it's just gonna that door's gonna help soften the blow. I got my stuff and obviously sealed, and they were very mad. Right before they did the actual raid, they blew up that turret, the electricals. So they knew that they could come in, but what they didn't know was I had a Jenny here. I also had that, and that. So I'm ready for all things. So after that, I had 7 extra rockets as well as all the rockets I had, and I blasted the crap out of this thing. And I got in, and because of the turrets, they blocked me from anyone coming in. I had a team pretending that, well, we're gonna support you, we're gonna help you. I didn't need them. I don't need help. So I just ignored them. Really, that they could have been enemies. I have no idea. No trust in Rust, right, guys? So that is the story so far of my wipe, and it was absolutely amazing. I wish I had recorded it. I'm going to work on doing so in the future. I'm just been working very, very hard on getting my audio right, getting things set up correctly. So let's have a base tour now. So obviously you guys see turret, little turret here, even though it's sort of like, what's the point, you know what I mean? Up here is going to be a turret pod that I never finished. In there, in that tree right there, there's a turret pointing down here. Okay. We go up. I got all this loot, so I normally leave this open now. Well, it's only started leaving open the last half an hour. But I've been running out and killing people and stuff. And just loading this all up with gear. Pants. Right here, can you hear that little buzzing? That's bees. I'm trying to hide this a little bit, so it's less to hear. Now, this is a secret turret. They run through here, they expect... Okay, the turret's on the other side. No, they are right there. Bang, dead. Right here, exact same dealio. Here somewhere, there. Around here is a door that I have open for some reason. Here is my original entry point. They step on that rug, opens that, they get killed. Flame turret there protecting certain areas. Sorry about the color formation, it's really ugly. Here's just some random loot. This is my power room. There was nothing really in there. I do not even go in here, really, to be honest. I'm one to work away from the core. Okay. Down here is my core, I think. No, that is not my core. So this is the entry point from there. This is the other entry point. So we've got a bit stuff here, and it's just closing that one. Who cares? I don't wear it. Shotgun trap right there. There's a secondary defense. Because what happens is people get that far after doing that, and they get excited, and they start running through there thinking that, oh, I killed the turret, what else, you know? So they get killed. Down here, roll the door. Wall of Shame. I never really got into this, but Billy's up here twice because he's a moron. The first dude I dealt with in the wipe. Yeah, over here is my core. Really nothing much in here. Only an hour left, so I've got plenty of loot to fix that. I just couldn't be bothered right now. I'll do it in a minute. You go up here, doors, bang, open. It's just, oh yeah, this is where we were before. Yep, sorry guys. Even I get lost. So now we go upwards. Probably shotgun traps to defend that. We've got some stuff here that I don't really... Nothing sorted in here. I raided that green base and I didn't sort anything. Oh my god. Fuck yeah, let's go that. Alright, so let's continue on. All of this over here, stuff here. This is the only sorting that I've done so far. Back up doors if I get raided. In here, in here is my loot. So we've got some guns, we've got some stuff, nothing sorted at all. 50k. There's a whole bunch of stuff in there. All that. All this. Oh, that. Look at all of that juicy. We got more sulfur there. Over here. Yep. Here. Now let's go downstairs. That's the third level. Actually, we'll go upstairs. We'll go up to the areas where war can happen. Right here, 2 turret pods there. Shotgun trap right there to stop people from like more of a rude shock, you know what I mean? Right here is very, very annoying. I normally have a roller door here, but I put a metal door, armor door while I was offline. Let's just get rid of this door. Jeez, not as terrible. Yeah. Okay. Huh! Stuck there. No loot. This was all my good loot originally I put up here. There's some stuff here just in case we get heli or someone's shooting stuff at me. In here, there's a few doors just to get to a window. Also more doors just to get there. So it's pretty cost effective too. It's not very convenient to raid from the roof, really. Now you got flame turret there. Hook! Shotgun traps, obviously. Up here's the roof. Bees galore. Someone's dropping that stuff there. I don't know why I got that there. I just thought I might display it like an idiot. I really should put... Now, that turret should technically go in here. Because if it was in here, it'd be hidden by this bush slightly. And it'd have a really good view. That turret there has the view of this area. So you double down. You're good. You're good. You're solid. These are were played a vital role. These were a vital role in that raid that I had. Because... think about it. A building like that, you just peek, boom, 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 boom. You know? Down here is the doors here. Now, this really is just a work in progress, this part. I was going to do it, but I don't even know if I'm going now. I might. Door to nowhere. Why not? Go down. This is meant to be a shooting pod here. And down, keep going down. Down, 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 down. To nothing. There's nothing here. So I'm thinking about roller doors all the way up. So people raid that part thinking they're going to get in. I might high qual this as well. It is doubled. There's so much honeycomb there. It's not even funny. And it leads to nothing, essentially, pretty much. Anyway, my TC is way further that way. Alright, guys. Well, that's it, mate. I'll see you guys later. Bye.